فإنه من يعش منكم فسيرى اختلافا كثيرا فعليكم بسنتي ما تنشئون حزبا.
Brothers, Salafiyyah is our lifeline. Our blood that flows through our bodies, it flows out of love for Sunnah and Salafiyyah. We breathe it. It is the very essence of our life, this da'wah. This is not a pastime. Sunnah and Salafiyyah is not a hobby. It's not like stamp collecting or a keenness that you have in cricket. Salafiyyah is your life. We live it, we breathe it, we talk it, we walk it. This is what Salafiyyah is to us. And if you don't have that feeling inside you, then make it inside you, build it inside you, cultivate it inside your heart. Wallahi, this is our life. There is nothing more to our lives. Everything else is a pastime. But this is the core of our life. We breathe it. We don't wake up in the morning and we forget, what am I? We don't have that thought in our mind. The way that we talk to people, the way that we walk with people, the way that we give da'wah, the way that we interact, the way that we behave, all of it is this, our lifeline. We can't breathe without this. This is how it should be. So get yourselves onto it. Get yourselves onto it. Get your wives on it. Women, if you're on it, get your husbands upon it. Work together to make this your lifeline. Because there is nothing that is sweeter than this. Wallahi, once you taste the sweetness of Salafiyyah, you don't want to taste anything else after that. But you have to get on that path. And the way that you do it is through these duroos. Our brother Edu has duroos here, right? Other brothers, Amran, Imran, and I'll limit myself to those three, right? Anyone else? Barakallahu feekum. We don't know them, and they are majahil. They are unknown. We don't know where they studied, what they studied. We know the trustworthy ones of this island for years. For years, nearly 10 years we've been coming here. I don't want no one to say, oh, you don't know the ahwal here. Yes, I do know, barakallahu feekum. I've come here more times than I can remember. And some of the newcomers here who are now giving da'wah, they weren't here when I first came here. They weren't here when I first came here. We know the du'at of Salafiyyah in this land. Not to say that they are perfect. Perfection you're not going to find in any human being. But they are individuals who attach themselves to Salafiyyah. They are not individuals who are, comfortable and feel comfortable in the masajid of al-Ikhwan al-Mufliseen. Sitting in their masajid. Living off their wealth. No, this is not our way. Al-Yadul Uliya, the upper hand is better than the lower hand. The hand that gives is better than the hand that takes. We don't take from Ahlul Bid'ah, barakallahu feekum. We are not in need of their money. We are not in need of their support. Salafiyyah is a stand-alone da'wah. The path, the straight path, هذا سبيل الله, it is not connected to other paths. There is no bridges between us and them. Either you take the kitab and the sunnah or you don't. So the brothers that we know, I've named them. The good brothers, other than that, we know our brother Yusuf, Hafidhahullah, Abu Zainab, who year in, year out, several times a year organizes events like this. Wallahi, we don't get a salary. When we come here, we don't get a salary. And we don't ask. And this is from Salafis, we won't take it. We won't take it. You give it to us, we won't take it. We didn't come here for a wage or for a salary. We will not take money from Salafis, never mind from Ahlul Bid'ah and Ikhwan al-Mufliseen. We know the Salafi du'at in this land and the Tullab al-Ilm. Outside of those, we don't know them and we have nothing to do with them. Barakallahu feekum. So stick to Masjid Khalifa. Stick to Masjid Shagwanas. That's the name of the masjid? Shagwanas. Tongue-twisting name, but stick to it. Barakallahu feekum. Stick to those brothers. Stick to Amran. Stick to our brother Yusuf. Stick to our brother Idu. They are good brothers. As for the Tullab, then you know them. Idu, Amran, Imran, you know them. Barakallahu feekum. Because when we leave, then the people start saying, oh, we'll take from this one, we'll take from that one. No. These people, they have not met the scholars. There are people out there calling today in Trinidad. They have not sat with the scholars. If the scholar came in front of them, they would not recognize them, and he would not recognize him. So be careful from who. This knowledge is deen. Inna hadha al-ilm deen. That's what Muhammad ibn Sirin said. This knowledge, it is religion. So look to whom you take your religion. To ask them, name us your men. Who do you attach yourself with, even in the West? What is your position? Like you have individuals here in Trinidad. Individuals here in Trinidad that they are with an organization known as Medina.com. This organization refuted because of the principles of Ikhwaniyya and Al-Ma'rabi that they carry with them. Ikhwani principles that they're upon. Refuted, alhamdulillah, by Shaykh Ubaid, by Shaykh Rabi', by Shaykh Muhammad ibn Hadi and others. So be careful of them. And there are individuals here in Trinidad, they will say, don't sit with the brothers from Mpubs Salafiyyah from England. Don't sit with Hassan al-Somali when he comes. Don't sit with those brothers. So who do you sit with then? If you're not going to sit with Ahlul Sunnah, you're not going to sit with the Salafis, you're not going to sit with those individuals who have got tazkiyat and recommendations from the scholars and have sat with the scholars, and they've been sitting with the scholars for 25 years, who are you going to sit with then? You? Unknown, miskeen? Unknown to anyone? You are a one-man organization, and you don't cooperate with the Salafis? Be careful, ya ikhwan, from whom you take your knowledge. These are difficult times. These are serious times. These are not easy times. We are living in times when holding on to deen is like holding on to hot coals. So be careful. Don't just put your religion into a river and let it go wherever it goes. Be careful from whom you are taking your religion. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullahu khairan. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.